Yeah, I know that the cash flow, the financial side, is tighter for most people. And I know that a lot of people want to test more products and do a kind of validation even before they start investing a lot of money in a structure or something like a dropshipping store. So, as you saw in the title, I want to share and show some strategies on how you can test products in dropshipping without having to spend money, just investing your time there. And coming over to my computer screen here, you can see that I'm in the ads library. This is a good place for you to find ads by intuition. Why? I believe this strategy works really well, not just for me, but for all the people we've mentioned and also taught. Because it's a strategy that if you search here for a keyword, free shipping or other very common words like limited promotion, last units, exclusive launch, these are keywords that you will be able to put specifically here. If you want more ideas in specific niches you're looking for, you can add more keywords related to that niche, like smart kitchen abdominal weight loss. Because here inside the ad library, which for those who don't know is where all the active ads are gathered. This is very important to point out, running both on Facebook and Instagram, as well as in other forms of advertising too. So as you can see, I put free shipping here and you find several videos, several products for you to get a feel for how to use what others are doing as a basis. Since it's been running for a while and I set the filter from January 2025 to October, you can be sure these are ads that are selling. No one is going to be spending money. No one is going to be advertising without making sales. So this is a very smart way for you to base yourself on these ads so you can test using strategy number 2, which I'll mention in a moment. But before that, don't just rely on Meta. The Meta ad library, Facebook's in this case, also has its own TikTok ad library, as I mentioned here. Right from the start, you can already set conversions as your objective here, obviously. Here you can filter for the last 180 days or a shorter range like the last 30 days. And then it will show ads, of course, not only for drop shipping products like online stores, but also for other types of products, services, and everything else. So you can see many types of ads that you can use as a reference and apply in this second strategy that I'm going to mention. But if I pull up 180 days for conversions, I can use different filters. But it shows various types of products. Look at this product, you see? Look there, look at that product. Look here, this one too. You can tell it's foreign. Here's another product which I think is direct. This cleaner is on dropshipping and there are several ads. I don't want to keep looking at ads in the ad library or we'll spend the whole video on this. And I want to show you the strategy that you're going to use based on this type of content, based on this type of video. If you want to test products even before you start advertising, in other words, before spending money, the best way is to promote them using organic traffic strategies. Using Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So based on these videos, you already have some inspiration on how to test, maybe even the same products you see in the ads, making or editing your own videos, using artificial intelligence to create different variations of these videos. And start posting at least one every day on the social networks I just mentioned. Organic traffic greatly increases your chances of getting it right. Of course, you won't get it right the first time. The first video you post won't be a hit, but maybe the second, maybe the third, maybe the 10th. The idea is for you to test this strategy for at least 30 days because you'll get one video right. You'll catch one video. Around 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 5,000 views. And then you don't need to add any call to action, nothing like that. Let the engagement speak for itself. Because if you don't put any call to action, you don't put anything in the video, any action for the person watching your video to take, it will generate comments like, where's the link? I want it. Where's the product link? Then you contact that person on the social network where the video is playing, like Instagram. You send a direct message comment there. Hey, I sent you the product link in your direct messages. The product link obviously is the one from your store. So you're testing and probably making sales without necessarily spending money, investing in ads, which we know requires some cash. Besides that, you can also direct these people to a WhatsApp group or reach out to them on WhatsApp, because the conversation there will be much closer, directly on WhatsApp. And you can close the deal right there on WhatsApp, even without the person needing to leave WhatsApp to make a purchase. And obviously, I'm talking about a specific feature, a functionality of the Nuvem shop platform, which I'm always recommending to you here. Recently at D2C, which I've mentioned and recorded the video about for the channel, they launched several new features, including Nuvem shop's new option to complete purchases instantly. During your WhatsApp chat with the customer, do you include a direct link to your store or not? With this kind of strategy that I'm mentioning, it's much better for you to bring in this audience that you're attracting using organic traffic, no WhatsApp ads. Start building a client list so you can add them to a group so you can send out broadcast lists. During any seasonal period, you can send more products, more messages to these people, so this works really well. Make the most of this strategy. Obviously, for those who have a store on the Nuvem shop platform, but if you don't, I always mention here that I have a discount coupon for the Nuvem platform. If you select a different plan, like quarterly, your platform subscription discount increases. I always say the link with the plans is in the description so you can see all the details. You can check it out later if your store isn't on Nuvem shop yet. And then tying in with what I mentioned about this feature of the Nuvem platform, I want to mention two more strategies here which do require some investment, but it's very little compared to the results you can get. Because the idea behind this content is for you to test products without losing money. You'll still need to invest some time and a little money. The goal is not to lose money. And with these two strategies that I'm going to mention now, the possibility of you losing money is very low. And not only that, you can also recover what you invested. Strategy number 3 is for you to advertise. Yes, advertise on Meta, advertise on TikTok, but focus on bringing people to a group on WhatsApp. If you set aside 50 to 100 Rees and run targeted campaigns to bring people to a WhatsApp group, you can be sure that you'll be able to bring in a lot of people interested in the product you're selling through this. Also through the videos, you are checking in the library, ads, and everything else. Through this group, you create a kind of special offer, and in this way, you do a sort of flash launch of the product you're selling. And in this way, you can indeed make 1, 2, 3, or even more sales. Think about it. Even with a 7-day campaign spending 50 to 100 Rees, you act quickly within a week. There, for sure, you can get between 30 to 80 people into a WhatsApp group. And look at that, what a dependency. Depending on the niche, product, and audience, you can get much more. And when someone is interested in joining a WhatsApp group, you can be sure they're very interested probably in buying that product. So, your chances of making 1 to 3 sales are actually very good. I've already explained these WhatsApp group strategies in detail here on my channel, and I've seen several people mention that it works really well because of the low investment, in traffic. And just to segue into a strategy and it fits exactly with this type of viral video that I just showed here in the ad library, both on TikTok and Facebook. Are you using artificial intelligence to take videos you've already tested with organic traffic, like by publishing them there? Helping a lot? Just running ads with only 50 or 100 REAs for 7-day campaigns. But instead of setting the campaign objective to conversion, you set the campaign objective either to awareness or to engagement. With that, your campaign is much cheaper, costing just a few cents. For each view, you reach really a lot of people, and you can generate that engagement I mentioned at the beginning of the video, which is to generate comments, asking for the product link, wanting to know more, wanting more information. And this way you keep responding to these comments, either bringing them to the link of your store or to the strategies I mentioned here. From WhatsApp groups, sending them to WhatsApp, keeping that relationship close through WhatsApp. This will generate a lot of comments. Try it out and then let me know. Because the idea of testing products without investing money, or even investing as little as possible to minimize your losses, means you'll have to invest a lot of time. If you have several hours, 2, 3, 4, or even more than 6 free in your day, rest assured, investing your time instead of a lot or very little money will produce results. But it takes time and effort. You must make it happen. Have you tried any of the strategies I mentioned? Do you have anything to add? Share in the comments. I want to hear more. It helps to further promote our channel here. You are always helping a lot, not just me, because I also learn a lot from you. Whenever I post content here, you always say, Douglas, there's this tool you didn't mention, Douglas. There's something you probably haven't seen. And I always do my research, and you help me a lot. So thank you very much for all the engagement you have here on the videos, the likes, the comments, helping other people who follow the channel. You guys are freaking awesome. And hey, if you just got to know me now and don't know the content here, this is exactly how it is. Take the opportunity to binge watch here, get tired of my voice, get tired of my face even, but I'm sure you won't regret it. At the end of the video, I added 2 more personally selected recommendations to complement this content. So that's it. Subscribe to the channel and bye-bye. Big hug.